Yes, good morning, people. Good morning. This is Spirit Journey, and this is going to be a part two on Daniel Prude's passing. The 41-year-old man who was a black man, and he died under police. Police had come to this scene. Um, he was under the influence of PCP. He was running around naked and he was spitting on them, and so they put a bag over his head. He was suffocated. I assume the bag might have contributed. That's what I assume. Um, Again, my condolences, and again, my video it's uploading now. But I don't want to. I don't mean to sound insensitive. But again, condolences for the loved ones of him. Uh, Anyone who knows people who are on drugs, it is not a happy scene. It's very stressful, and you want to lash out when the person dies. People want to, family members, friends want to lash out, uh, but the ultimate responsibility, that man had a responsibility for not doing drugs. Um, but either way, what this part two is about, they want to get rid of certain people in the law enforcement. And this is in a black area in Rochester, New York. It's upstate New York. And I think it's a red flag. I don't know why I feel this way, but you have politics that plays behind the scene, and sometimes an event can be used or exploited to remove certain individuals from their position. And something, I could just be wrong. It's just my imagination. Again, I'm just learning about this, and um, but just something just says, in general, when someone is to be removed and the officials may be black, be careful, because that could be just it. You have politics and black politics and people who want to remove certain people from positions. And I did a video a couple of days ago about the New York City school system. And I relayed a story about, it was actually a family member who was in the school system, and they use all the political things to get rid of this person. And it's like, wow, after all these years, all of this, it's like when other races or groups are in these same positions, and it was a very old school system, and no one didn't riot or protest to get rid of certain people. They're allowed there, but all of a sudden you get a new person. And again, I don't know anything about these these chiefs, police chiefs, or mayor of that town. I know nothing about them. But I'm just saying, but just something is just telling me to say, hey, be wary when someone is very quick to remove certain people from their positions, because it could be just a politics. And some communities work very sneaky. On the surface, they say, oh, well, we're doing this because of X, Y, and Z. But a lot of times it's to position themselves in this new this new position, because they have an agenda for you, for that community. They get rid of the other people like fodder, remove them, place their people in so they can do the next agenda. And that's what is on my spirit for this community in Rochester, New York. You need stability in that town, and you do need leadership. But be careful in this transition if you want to try to remove someone. If someone is corrupt or anything like that, yes, get rid of them. But when there's something going on behind the scenes, because someone is using a crisis to get rid of people. That's what I'm getting at. A crisis happened. A person under the influence dies shortly after police custody, when police tried to subdue him, who was spitting on them and who told people he had COVID-19. Okay. Uh, just be careful. Just be careful that this crisis could be being used to get rid of key people, to get rid of individuals, to put in new key people for another agenda for this black neighborhood in Rochester, New York. Be careful, folks, okay? Be wary what's going on behind the scenes, and make sure that those people that are being put, want to put in, is for the community and not because they have an agenda, especially with this COVID-19 happening. They could be using this as an area for a strategic military move upon this community, right? That's my thought behind this. Again, I don't have any real reason or knowledge to say that, but it's just a feeling that I get. So be wary, people. Not everybody who pretends to be on your side is really for you. So this is just food for thought. Take care. Be safe. Stay at home. If you don't need to go outside, stay at home. Love your family. Read books together. Expand your mind during this pandemic, as they call it. Okay? Be safe, people. Bye-bye.